So, okay, Shima girls, are we ready to learn how to grow thicker hair fast? So again, let's dive right into it. Let's look at number one. Avoid heat like there's no tomorrow. Basically, just try to avoid heat at all costs, ladies. Now, I've said this 1,000 times before, and I'll say it 1,000 more times again. Either avoid heat or minimize the amount of heat that we put in our hair. Now, don't get me wrong. I know the invention of the curling iron, the invention of the hair dryer, the invention of the blow dryer. These heat implements do have their revolutionary history behind them because, it curls our hair and it dries our hair and it flat irons our hair, basically in a matter of seconds or in minutes. But they do come with a price if we abuse them. And that is the problem. That is where the problem lies with these heat implements. Too many of our black women, they keep abusing these heat implements and their hair pays for it. It pays for it big time, ladies. So how do we expect to grow thicker hair if our hair is all fried up? So if I were you ladies, I'll put these heat tools on a hiatus for at least 3 months. A minimum of 3 months or 6 months during my thicker hair growth journey. Let's look at number 2. Let's massage our scalp daily, okay? Because scalp massages, they have been proven, ladies, to really help to stimulate hair growth. All right, that's what it's for, to help stimulate our hair growth. So let's do our scalp massages, say once to twice or even 3 times a day. And to make your scalp massages work even better, I recommend that you add, my ivory, Shima shea butter, or my light yellow Shima shea butter. Remember, I carry ivory and I carry light yellow. All right, they're both 100% pure, 100% organic, okay, and 100% unrefined. So I recommend that you add this to your scalp massages. You can apply the Shima shea butter in its raw form, or you can mix it with some coconut oil, some olive oil, some avocado oil, which are all proven, by the way. These ingredients that I just mentioned, they're all proven to stimulate amazing hair growth results, as well as hair thickness. So choose the mixture that works best for you, ladies. Number 3, protective styling. Protective styling minimizes the chances of hair breakage at least 99.9% of the time if you do it the right way. When we wear our hair in protective styles, the real protective styles, hair bun, hair braids, 2-strand twists, it minimizes styling or restyling our hair, which equals low manipulation of our hair. That means we're not constantly touching our hair. So let's get busy, ladies. Let's get busy creating our creative protective styles. And that's why, again, I created my Hiroshi Hair synthetic and human hairline, to help us get creative with our protective styles. So what does this mean? This means that after you Shima oil or, you Shima hair argan oil, all of your hair from roots to ends, you create your simple donut bun, and then you throw in your 22-inch Hiroshi hair claw clip ponytail, or you throw in your 20-inch Hiroshi hair drawstring ponytail, which is 100% human hair. Virgin Brazilian hair, to be more exact. So this way, instead of wearing our real hair out, ladies, instead of wearing our real hair out, we can wear our Hiroshi hair out so that we can still enjoy long, beautiful hair throughout our thicker hair growth journey. Number 4, let's eat healthy. No processed food, no junk food. For some of us, we do have to follow a strict diet, ladies, because all of this processed food that we're eating, all of this high fat, this high cholesterol, all of these high sugary foods, they do tend to affect us in more negative ways than one. Now, some of us can get away with eating junk food, but some of us cannot. So for those of us who cannot get away with eating junk food, we need to get stricter with baking our chicken. We need to get stricter, with baking our fish. So instead of frying our chicken, instead of frying our fish, we need to bake these types of foods, ladies. We need to say no to McDonald's. We need to say no to Burger King. We need to say no to Popeyes. We need to, again, bake our fish. We need to bake our chicken. We need to increase our fruit and vegetables intake. And last but not least, not by a long shot, we need to exercise. Okay? 30 minutes to 1 hour a day, 3 to 4 times out of the week. Let's do some simple walking, ladies. It doesn't have to be high impact, simple walking, and then we slowly but surely graduate to some light jogging. Let's dance to music, dance to your favorite music. There's no need to do anything drastic, ladies. Do what you gotta do, but do something. And finally, ladies, number 5. I've said it 1,000 times, scratch that. I've said it 1,000,000 times, and I'll say it 1,000,000 more times again. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. I mean, ladies, let me ask you something. Let me just ask you a simple question here. What happens when you don't moisturize your hair? What happens when you go days, when you go weeks, when you go months without putting on your oils, without putting on your butters, without putting on your creams in your hair? Go on, tell me. What happens? How does your hair look? How does your hair feel when it doesn't see any moisture in the form of oils? When it doesn't see any moisture in the form of butters, in the form of creams for days, for weeks, for months? What is the result of that? Not a pretty sight, is it? Am I right or am I wrong? That is your hair saying to you, give me moisture. That is your hair saying to you, give me Shima oil, moisture. That is your hair saying to you, give me Shima hair argan oil. That is your hair saying to you, give me Shima hairline cream. That is your hair saying to you, give me Shima Shea butter. You've been on my channel for a while, then you know about my Shima hair growth products and how well they work to moisturize black hair by penetrating straight into our hair shaft and wiping out all of this hair dryness on the spot. Okay, are we ready to look at some of the ingredients that promote thicker hair for black hair, ladies? Then let's go. Vitamin A, vitamin E promotes thicker hair for black hair. Biotin promotes thicker hair for black hair. Shea butter promotes thicker hair for black hair. And vitamin A and vitamin E are already naturally inside your Shima Shea butters, by the way. Those ingredients, vitamin A, vitamin E, are just some of the vitamins that are inside your Shima Shea butters. Coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, castor oil promotes thicker hair. Thicker hair, that's what we're talking about here, ladies. We want thicker hair, right? So again, listen very carefully. Coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, and castor oil promotes thicker hair for black hair. So let's get creative and let's mix all of these wonderful natural oils into our Shima Shea butters, and let's grow us some thicker hair. Thank you for watching, ladies, and I'll see you in the next video. And don't give up. Don't give up. This is our year to make it.